They said the cockpit voice recorder stopped at 2:32 a.m., but when investigators played it, someone spoke after the crash. The story began in 1989, when Flight 706 vanished over the North Atlantic. No distress call, no radar trace, just silence. For months, search teams combed the waves until they found the black box, resting 3,700 meters below the surface, perfectly intact. The last words were ordinary. Cabin lights dimmed, adjusting course to 279, then static. But after the final burst of noise, the recording continued. 13 full seconds longer than it should have. A faint breath, then a voice that didn't match any of the crew. "We're not alone up here." Analysts thought it was interference, but when the file was isolated, the breathing came from inside the cockpit after impact. No human could have survived that. Years later, an audio engineer named Leclerc digitized the tape for a museum archive. He noticed something hidden beneath the static. Rhythmic clicks, repeating every 4 seconds. He filtered them out, amplified them, and realized it was Morse code. It spelled one word, still. When he replayed the entire file, new frequencies appeared. Faint harmonics that formed a pulse, like a heartbeat recorded through metal. Leclerc slowed it down by half. That's when he heard it clearly. A second voice whispering coordinates, 1 digit off from the crash site. Twist. Divers returned to that location in 2011. They found a second black box. It was marked with the same serial number as the first. Inside was an identical tape, except this one ended 2 minutes later. At the end of the recording, the captain's voice spoke again. He said, "If anyone finds this, don't let them lift the plane. It's not empty." And then, in the background, you can hear metal creaking and something knocking from the outside in. The discovery was classified within hours. Leclerc resigned the next day and disappeared. 3 weeks later, his home computer uploaded one final file to a private cloud labeled 706 Revised. It contained the full audio, and at the 30-second mark, a faint voice whispers in French, "Je t'entends aussi. I hear you too." The file timestamp? 2:32 a.m. Exactly 22 years to the minute after the original crash. Like, follow, and subscribe if you dare. Curious about my next twisted story? Each sentence can be long if the input requires it, but must not exceed 30 words. If a sentence is longer, split it into 2 or more natural sentences without altering the content.